Hello. Assalamu alaikum everybody. I'm my sister. This is Obianti saying today it's Thursday. I am extremely late for work, but my dear sisters, I can't go and work without dropping this message on the page, alright? Yes. So as usual, I'll wait for a few minutes for you to join the live video. You know my voice is clearing up, okay? Why is Olivia? Olivia also tell me what masa ache, right? Mesa ache. Yes, my dear sister, join the live video near Kakra so I can also go and work. But for now, let me enjoy the music in the background, inshallah. So I'll wait for you. I have just 10 minutes. Look, happiness is free. Happiness is a cuddle. When you want to be happy, you have to make yourself happy. There is nothing like your happiness in somebody's hands. Look, I am here today to talk to sissies who have their husbands following side chicks. Ain't it, sweetheart? Brandy and Bon, come on. Look, there's something you have to understand, my dear sisters, in life, Me, that is my source of power. That happiness that you see, you see your own happiness, my dear sisters. Look, if you are here and look, your husband is following a side chick. My sister, fast side chick, drop her like yam and just listen to this live video, okay? I am here to talk to you and not to the side chick. I am here to talk to you and not your husband. If you are here and you are in a situation where your husband is a womanizer, who could dear or not dear or they are two said Driabon or Beji or Yasima. My sister, you didn't come into this world to be cursed though. And you didn't come into this world for your happiness to be in a bottle because somebody has stopped loving you, right? Look, let me tell you. My dear sister who is here watching me, and she's having sleepless nights because, yes, there is sorry to say, we have so many men out there. So many men who want to marry. So many men who want to father kids. So many men who also want people to call them they are married men. But look, if we have a woman like Yasantua from Ghana who went for the golden stool, my sister, I am here to tell you that you can also stand on your feet and you can do things for yourself. Look, I'm in Kasamba control. Let me tell you, sweetheart, look, start loving who you are. My sister, we don't care who is dating your husband. Or baby, I wouldn't know what Tariukunu as chewing gum. That is not what I'm here to talk about. I am here to talk to you, my sister. My sister, do you want to see your kids hopeless? Do you want to see your kids as kubolo? Do you want to see your kids as something that people look at them and people will pity them? People will look at them and people will be like, wow. So this is Adame's kids. These are Adame's kids. These are Pamela's kids. These are so and so kids. I keep telling you that Oba akwala eyewodia. What Oba wajane ba atuhoda. Have you seen, even when you see those chicken, akuko krampa wontimin kasa. Uhu akuko ne sa eduane ehye ne ma because akuko be ma na ofro ne so no. Akuko be ma na hu ne ja no. Enti akuko krampo nanti a ne mani di nechi obe fighting for ne mama pool bibia ne wings no na the wings near dey etare ne ma no so because even akuko nyankopon bo akuko say akola eye ne dia. Enti my sister, I don't know what you do right here. I keep telling that every woman should be her own driver. When you are a woman who is having your own steering wheel, my sister, you will never have an accident. When you are a woman who is in the front seat, who drives your own car, if I say driving your own car, it's not necessarily having a car, but it's an idiomatic expression I used to say. As a woman, if you sit in the front seat and say yes, walk, oh baby, oh bano, sebi, the man can leave you and you have to be a single mother. The man would leave you. That is not the wish of every woman, but a man can leave you and you end up with your kids, and even what to eat is going to be hard. But as a woman, if you always say to yourself that you are in the front seat, you are doing the own one person or driving a car, or driving us over here, so you have your kids in the back seat and you are speeding too much. Or what do? You slow down. You faut rétrograder. That is the French word. Il faut quoi? Rétrograder. To ufa ujie no retrograder like tack. That is how a woman should be. Let me tell you. Let me put some power in some of you. Say yes Antoine akahoji golden stool aba. Now one who said oba and mema tihona oba asore akahoji golden stool la. Who said oba won't na ho insu. Look, me catch them all the time. As a woman, you don't sit and put yourself like you are a flower pot that every morning a man would have to come and water you, because yes, if he doesn't water you, your flower is not going to flourish. If a man doesn't water you, you think that if a man doesn't water you, that flower is going to die. Who says that flower can die? Don't you see some women? Hey, look, let me tell you. As Beyonce would say, who rules the world? Women. And sister, what to Hanum say? So be a Jukunu everyone summer. What to Hana say Wukunu and Yemi? Duties are my sister. Sorry, na your duties in the man. Nakupon ebe show mano. O money benyini o money be show. Se sebi. Se be man na ya boni dia. Se be man na akọ share or baby spell mo. We also want na how to be in that spell. We also want to be in the same spell. Look, sorry to say, and maybe be penantia pa. Some men, they are everywhere. Everywhere they find themselves. Everywhere they go and roam, basa. They will go everywhere and roam. And some women, you don't go and eat her food and go scot-free. Oh. There are some women, you go and eat her food and you are cemented there. What tari hot to say meter, to say ECG meter. Or baby or how who could dinner diania, or beman the woo. As I say, I will buy so many old man, your boca, papa boca. If you say I will buy a ye. Now, if you don't get somebody to deliver you from that Adama, you're going to be like this for the rest of your life. But as a woman, we hardly see women now be a juju. And yet possible, because a woman herself, no, a woman is what? A woman is the second name of prayer. So when your bar will bomb paya, sabi so black or you kunu jujua, who are banning the juju no encounter, no shaking, my sister. We have seen so many women, some women have tried to what? Kill them, but they didn't succeed. Someone is watching me from here, she'll be like she's praying for the fruit of the womb. But because her husband was in a very bad relationship, that woman has revenge on her husband. That woman has jujued her husband. But because of that, she is also feeling the heat. She is not able to do what? To also pick up the seed, the fruit of the womb. But, my sister, is not coming on you. It's going on that man, and don't be in that spell, my sister. That is my message this morning. Look, we don't care. Enough is enough. If I say enough is enough, enough is enough with men who are cheating on women. My sister, let's progress. Let's look for money. Let's look for cash. Cash also gives you happiness. Sikan also so, and also so is taking a lot of things in women's lives and is really making some women very comfortable in their positions. What's your hand say? I'm going to talk plenty. I'm going to talk about side chicks plenty. You should do this, you should do that. But the problem is still going to be there. So those cheaters, those men who are cheating on you, and those women who are also using your men, leave them alone and progress, sister. No fear, no shaking, no bouging. Allez de l'avant. You know why I love boss ladies? Boss ladies, nyankopon go men maseda. Oba wotimi gina ho, ni kono kasa ojai no krampa, she doesn't feel it because yes, she has the guarantee. She's able to do things for herself. Some of you, as soon as your husband starts cheating, your life becomes miserable because you don't have any guarantee, you don't have any foundation. And you feel that, yes, without a man, you can't take care of these kids. My sister, we have seen women who have taken care of their kids alone to the university. Look, we have somebody who comes to clean our house in Kumasi. This woman, she's a single mother. She's a single mother. She wakes up at 4 a.m. She works for Zoom Lion. And she comes into our home and then she sweeps the whole house. She's been working for us for how many years? Let me say it's getting to 10 years. But this woman, she's still surviving. The man cheated on her. The man went with another woman. The man left her with her daughter. But this woman, she gathered that courage. Yes, I'll do her courage. She had that courage. Or say, yes, she can do it. What in Yamisumno? What will be an uncle failing in that? Nipa dasanime, I can fail you, I can betray you. But have you ever heard someone say God has failed you, Allah has failed you, you have confided in Allah and He has dropped you like yam? It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist, my sister. Look, muntieme. And mom, you are suffering. You can sit and someone's suffering, someone's stupidity, someone's what? And what is paining you, is weighing on you, and say one woman life, and you yourself, who yet time, you are a very beautiful woman, but because of this, you look so courageous. You look like, sorry to say, a baller bed. Look. When I'm talking to women, I prefer to hit it hard. Because some women, if you don't hit them hard and you don't shake them out, my sister, me, I love women or many. I love women and more many. I love it because me me yes. And ye dinner me so me say nyame. Yes. It's also a gift that you also get from God. But if you don't explore your own gift, nobody's going to bring that gift out. Huh? I have a friend here. She's a single mother. She hasn't even got a nanny to take care of her daughter. She puts her daughter at the back of her car because she does a lot of cosmetic deliveries and stuff like that. So her daughter sits at the back of her car, and then she would have her lunch pack, everything with her daughter. And this woman would go out there, go and work. Right now, the daughter is in school and she's free. What for how long are you going to sit and be crying? My husband is cheating on me. Is he the only man? Sorry. Is he the only man in this world to fuck a woman? My sister, say and he should go and another man will come. As simple. Enough. Are women also born to suffer? Women were not born to suffer. Women were born to be what? To be loved and to be loved and to be loved again. But unfortunately, some of you don't get the right people. The mere fact that someone has fathered your child, the mere fact that a man loved you before, someone can love you and he would have no love for you. And don't stress that you should stop loving yourself, my sisters. Look, love yourselves, work, earn money. What I say? Do what you want to do. Don't sit there and be writing messages on social media. Oh, please help me. My husband is cheating on me. Somebody's husband is also cheating on her and she's not bringing that on social media and she's doing so well. Enough of husband cheating. We've had enough. Enough of enough. Sorry. Yes. You see, not even a single woman is born to suffer. Louise, Not even a single woman was born to. There's nothing like a woman was born to suffer. If your mother, sorry to say, some of you, your mother were also single mothers. If your mother has been able to raise you as a single mother, for you to finish university, for you to have a good job, and you didn't get a good marriage, that doesn't mean that your marriage failed. The mere fact that you are not getting the support from your husband doesn't mean that you have failed in your marriage. Marriage is what? Is a union between two people. Those two people who come together, they have to think the same. They have to also what? Understand each other. But if you have a partner who thinks that he can overrule you, a partner who feels that yes, or no, that is not marriage. Fine. Why am I here? You've paid for everything, but you didn't buy me. Oh. Enough is enough. That is the word that a person will use. That is the word I hear call for enanopa. Enough is enough. Don't sit here and cry over a man who has what? Who has a side chick outside. Leave him and progress. You leave him and then you progress. If I say leave him, listen to me very well. I am not saying you should pack your things and leave your husband. But not think of what you can do for your life. You are a businesswoman. Okay, maybe where your shop is, you are getting money. Why don't you look for new ideas? What you can do? My sister, hey, sweetheart, l'argent ça fait le bonheur. Hein? Obia wasi sika enfe ni jemba oba life wo boa. Oba sika e de ni jeba wo life wo pa. Sika ma se ne wo sika sakwampo sisa. Wo kasa wa no ehyiam te se lavender. That is what the power of a woman should be. You don't sit here and then be crying over what? Empty men. If I say empty men, sebe bemana. He doesn't fuck you. He doesn't give you money. He doesn't take care of your kids. And he himself, he's not present. The kids' homework and everything is on you. The bills, everything in the house is on you. But when people see you outside with a man, people know that you are married. That is an empty man. That is an empty man. And if a man can take those responsibilities, my sister, continue to take that responsibility for yourself. Save your tears. Blind. You cry, you end up being a blind woman. Do you want to be a blind woman? Don't you want to see the future of your kids? Don't you want to see your kids' graduation? You get there, you see their graduation, and then you also participate. You see how beautiful and how grown your kids are? Don't you want to be that kind of woman? Don't you also want to have long life? The more you cry, you are just shortening your life. Don't you want to have a long life? Huh? You see, Rahima says money stops all nonsense. Yes, money stops all nonsense. Money stops all nonsense. And when you have that, you have your feet on that money. No, so my sister, that money also talks. Money talks. Sika kasa. Sika na eyam framao. Sika no. Oh, obia who sika as what? Something that does it. But money talks, my sister. Whoever says money doesn't talk, I'm telling you today that money talks. Sika kasa. When you see someone and her in-laws are treating her so special, it's because sebi. In some cases, some women even have money more than their husbands. You see, Zifa says we call such men status. Exactly. Why a statue? Hey, statue. Oui. You see, my sisters, look, Sammy Bekasa, I'll talk plenty. My sister, oh baby, I need to when you. The only time you have to cry is when you've lost somebody. That's it. A woman, you shouldn't shed tears. When you saw no man, when you saw because of what? The suffering of some, sorry to say, baby, just say, he's not, Sebi, you say he's your husband, but if you show this man to people will be like, wow, a beautiful woman like this, and you are here crying, my husband. This husband, he doesn't correspond to your class. We have classes in life. Some women are very beautiful, But because of what? Because of maybe assembly. No, worry, Bema no cry one in the same class. That is why some people they marry according to their classes. What did Joby did this? My husband. Some of you also cry because of this. And then Bema no wada ubewu. And maybe they've lost their husbands. No man is fucking them for almost 10 years. But these women, when you see them, they look so beautiful. They look so sweet. And so what? Fucking. Are you taking fucking to heaven? Huh? Are you taking fucking to your grave? When you are dead and you are being buried, is somebody going to fuck you in your grave? Are they maybe your parents are also there. Your parents haven't even enjoyed anything they've done for you. Some of you, your parents have really suffered. Your parents have really suffered to get you where you are. Now because of what Bema won't deserve even to be your husband. Now said what happened now say he doesn't know how to talk to you. He doesn't respect you. He himself, he doesn't even feed your kids. And then you sit there and then you'll be crying over this man, begging him. You don't beg for someone to love you. You don't beg for. If someone wants to love you, fine. If he doesn't want to love you also, do you have to stop loving yourself? Do you have to stop sleeping because someone has cheated on you? Huh? Life must go on. Life must go on. Be a strong woman, sweetheart. If you are not a strong woman, you always sit and you'll be always crying. As soon as they're baby, you always be crying. And Sister Adama, you don't know. My heart is so. Your heart is heavy. Your heart is heavy. Did I hear you right? Say your heart is heavy because of a man. Your heart is heavy. And that stupid man who is also betraying you, he's sleeping behind some woman. His heart is not heavy. His heart is in love. Montiel. What to hold you soup? My heart is heavy. Oh, Adama, you have no idea how I've loved this man. How I've suffered for my husband. My husband, I can't even sleep. And someone will even tell us that you can't sleep. You can't sleep. When you sleep, Grandpa, don't wake up. What's the horse you can't sleep? What that man, sorry. Some people are in the hospital. They have what? They have oxygen on them. For them to be able to breathe. And see the next day. What's the horse? How? What's say? I can't sleep because of this. You can't sleep. My sister made me I can sleep. Oh, made that well. Made that papa. If I eat and you won't eat my food, jai. Hey, look, c'est bon. C'est bon. French people say c'est bon. Enough is enough. You cook. Huh? You after work, you go to the market, you go and buy groceries, you come and sit, huh? With your sweat and everything, and then you cook, and then you wait for your husband the whole night. Say, oh, maybe I will eat your food. My sister, take the food, put it in the fridge, the next day, heat it and eat it well. There's blessing in that. Because you as a wife, you have fulfilled your duties. You've cooked for him. Why you and if he's not eating, do you have to kill yourself? Kill yourself for. And mom, what to kill yourself for? Huh? My heart is heavy for. Well, heart and any heavy media you crumple because of bulldozer. I show a woman for it to weigh you more. And then oh, Beatrice, it's sad because people don't realize how we are valuable. Some women, they don't realize how valuable they are. Some women, they don't realize that, yes, look, it's not because someone has married you, say, your life and everything is in the man's hands, so the man has to make you who you are. You have to make yourself who you are. When the man met you, that was halfway. And if you're coming to have another life in marriage with him, that is something else. But unfortunately, you have met somebody who doesn't click, who doesn't correspond, who doesn't attract to your opinions. Somebody who doesn't click. French people say, il ne clique pas. Mais si il ne clique pas, ma chérie, hey! Les Français disent, tu laisses tomber. Laisse tomber, tu laisses tomber. Me, I can talk the whole day. I love to talk. Because Nyankopon said we haven't disrespected men, but some men have really disrespected themselves. They have no value. Valueless men. Sorry to say, those men are what? Valueless men. When I'm done with this live video, I'm also going to put it on Tell It All for all those men to also read it. I'm not afraid of anybody. Means Strobia. The reason why I mean Strobia because I'm telling the truth. And if you don't like what I'm saying, it means that you as a man, you are like that. Because as soon as I can't somebody, as soon as I can, so what see? That's as some and now would die just a son. I would see. Voila. My sister who says I should easy. Come out là-bas. French people say make you va là-bas. Allez là-bas, laisse-moi parler. When you have to talk with vim, my sister. If I'm talking with vim, there's nothing like I have to talk slowly. Some women are just wasting their time as if they are empty barrels. What's media? I can't even walk. Or because say you can't walk. You can't walk. Sabi when you pompo ewa wonai mu kramba you can walk. Bema titi wunti. Obisi I can't even walk. I can't sit. When you boil. When you pompo what's it mean to me tenacity? I can't sit. I can't walk. I can't sleep. I can't eat. Are you ready? You can't eat. Wow. Okay. You can't sleep. Okay. But don't worry. The day that you die, you sleep, nobody will tell you, so wake up. My sisters, this is all I want to say. This is all I want to say this morning. That is my message. Right? Oh, Pamela, someone will tell you she can't sleep. And to the extent that they worry me in my inbox around 2 a.m., 3 a.m. because the person can't sleep. No, maybe I don't care about anything. Maybe I'm doing my business at 2 a.m. No, that is when somebody who can sleep, the person wants to bring all her messages at 2 a.m., 3 a.m. Auntie Adama, could you believe? And so what? Could you believe that he didn't eat in my house? And so what? Could you believe that he slept outside? And so what? Could you believe that he's not taking care of my kids? And so what? If he's not taking care of your kids, my sister, I pray that you have a long life. I also pray that the work that you are doing, you are able to also cater for these kids. Because, look, when you look in the holy books, it says that a man's responsibility is to take care of his wife, his kids, and his house. Whatever the woman earns, that is for the woman. But unfortunately, we have some greedy men out there. They don't see that because the woman is also going out to look for her daily bread. To them, yes, the woman has to take everything. And his money is not for his family. His money is for a mom. Those men, they always have problems. Seneca and say, yeah. Ni fear for one some all the time because nisika enshira enisika no so. But what dear, my sister, nya endidi ukuna tamu da sa enshira na nya mede beba oso no. One kasa you'll be surprised. Do you know that some women stars are covering their husbands? Some women, they have a shining star that is covering their husband. Some women, their stars are so powerful to the extent that star is, but you yourself as a woman, if you are listening to me, you will know who you are. Because some women, the stars that they have in them, the star is covering their husbands. So if your star is covering your husband and your husband starts to be zigzagger, you realize that yes, we have those men, shameful men. obo be bia no enko yie ma no ene ne car say obejino na ne car na say no ehu musuo no he's going to put that on you because he thinks that okay ne car say nti ebufuo na ode kakoye car no ode ba be show. But that money he's not giving to you, he's going to use that to repair his car. That money he's not giving to you, he's going to be stopped by the police that he has to pay. That money he's not giving to you, something is going to happen to him that he's going to use that money, and that money is always going to be like enframasika. If I'm telling lies, that you people should tell me. Some people, you would realize that what I'm saying is exactly what is happening in your marriage. Bema ni sikano. So when you see sikano, and show one ma sikano enye blessing sika emane da. Sikana obenya ebani sama nasa. He's always complaining about money. He's always thinking about, hey, he's always complaining. What always the hobby says, now what the issue? Why? Because Nyankopon the stars no cover no. Some women stars are very powerful, but some men don't know. To them, yes, or no, worry. Some men they feel that because they have married the women, everything is about. But no, some women their stars are very powerful. Let's get this straight. Some women, your stars are covering your husbands. You know, there are some men who go out there and look for even work. It will never work. But you as a woman, you would intervene just once and it works out for him. You call one place once and then they will make it say he should come near Father Juma. Beme do ha, obe pay Juma the whole year, 2 years. Back and forth, or bekwaba. All the time he's looking for a Juma. That work is not coming. But as a woman, you say, okay, let me call a friend of mine and see if the friend can help you. You take your phone. Hello, yes. Oh, you know, I'm really worried because my Oga is not working. The person will be like, oh, is it your Oga? Tell your Oga tomorrow to start work. Then your Oga himself, he's surprised that how come that anytime that he goes for an interview, he's not chosen? But once who intervene, he say, then it works for him. It works for him because and maybe what happened? Couple amamo shining stars bia, mo stars ne e cover, say luminous. It is like akosomokania. Look, I have to go. I have to go and work. You see, Sandra says she's a witness to that. He always spent his money outside, and when it's finished, he comes back to complain. Or complain, yeah, man, if you have such a husband, he comes back to complain to you. God himself knows that you don't have to give him money. Because some of you, when he comes complaining, then you have pity. You have pity for your husband because of fakir. Those men are, hold up, I mean, let me hear you that I talk. Those men are, when he comes back, when he hasn't got money, when he comes back, he's so sweet. That evening, he will eat your food, that he will lick his fingers. Hey, Akosia, your food was so nice. Hey, the soup, no? Oh, the pepper in the soup. Hey, Akosia, prepare me that tomorrow. Because he wants that money from you. And that evening, those men, the way they know how to fuck, he'll fuck you well in the evening. And women, so fucking the kid and not doing in ass kata. Everything, her brain, everything is just jumping everywhere like popcorn. She'll be like, yeah, sweetheart, so how much did this I should give you? No, I you sick man. My sister, don't be that kind of woman, no. Enough is enough. Yes. Some men, they starve you for sex. They will starve you for sex. When he needs your money, that is when he will come and fuck you well. Because he knows that you've been starved for months. So when he gives you that one blow now, my sister, everything that you've saved for 8 years, you're going to get the money out and give it to him. Are you that kind of woman? Excuse me? Did you say so you are that kind of woman? My sister, if you are that kind of woman, then my sister, and then sorry not be when you because you have somebody who is using you. Okay? Let's be smart women. Yeah, go school. We know how to read. We know how to write. We are very intelligent women. Our generation is different. Eye-opener. There's social media. There's a lot to learn. A lot of men, they don't want their wives to come on social media. They don't want it to be on pages and stuff like that. Because these stories that you hear is similar to what is happening in your life. You know? So, this is what I wanted to say. I also have to go and work. Thank you so much for your time. I hope that this is something that I wanted to talk about since yesterday, and this is the message that has been delivered in me that I should talk about. Okay, enough is enough. Salam. My dear sister who says she wants to share. If you want to share, you have to click on the copy. You copy, and then it takes you. You copy the link, and then you paste it wherever you want to paste. But enough is enough. Signed by Adama. Voila. In the evening, I have to do business. Pamela, in the evening, cash woman. Also, me pesca. What's it? This time, Martina had to say, Martina had 1 hour for the group. Me nyeska. Also, me koko pesca. And you may say, me basu also me be pesca. Okay? Me, I love cash. Money is sweet. Sika enfra mano meni cheho. I love fragrances. I love perfumes. You see? And I also love cash. Fragrances, you know. Sika no say cash. What I say? You have a good smell. You have money. You spend your money. You spend your money. You spend your money. You save your money, and you give out your money. Those are the 3 things that you do with money. You what? Obisi was saying French me today. Then on c'est bon. Voilà. Trop c'est trop. That is the French word. Enough is enough. French me, I can't say trop c'est trop. Trop c'est trop. Trop c'est trop. Trop obi trop. Ewo French man. Trop c'est trop. Enough is enough. What's the French word no? Trop c'est trop. Okay? Obi trop ewo comment me before I log out. Me say trop c'est trop. Trop c'est trop. Obi trop mami. Yes. Shine your eyes. Enough is enough. Trop c'est trop. Ouvre bien tes yeux. Ouvre bien tes yeux. I have to go. Thank you so much. Love you all. Bye.